Hello guys, welcome back here at a brand new video here of Tuning Dutchy. Now, I want actually to check in because if you guys have seen in some of my drive POVs or whenever I was working on a car, you guys maybe might remember on the very first drive of the Chevrolet Matisse that my steering column or my steering wheel was actually never centered. It actually was for a lot of times on the left. Since I actually have replaced the drive axle, well, already several times, it has not been going to the left anymore, but to the right, which is very weird. Now, I mean, it's actually very stupid of mine, but I remember something. And actually, I talked with a tuning guy about this as well, which is actually extremely stupid. How I could avoid it actually very, very easily. Now, the thing is, I changed the axles on the car because they were damaged, and not knowing that you can also turn the steering axle. Now, of course, I guess every car has a steering axle, just like mine. Now, on the left side, on the right side, something I didn't notice. Well, I mean, you cannot see it from the outside, but you can see it on the tires if you look good. Now, the thing is, what do you see? Well, my right tire, which means the passenger side, is very, very nice and straight. The left side, which means the driver's side, is not very nice and straight. So, what do I mean with this? Probably, whenever I am actually at my tire and I'm in front of the steering axle, I probably was turning that steering ball joint to the right side, which goes in. So that means the threads inside, beneath the steering column, is when I turn that way, so clockwise, then it's actually steering inside, and that will make the length of the steering thing makes it shorter, which means that my left tire is gonna be facing not centered but left. If I'm gonna turn to right, it's gonna take a little while before my car is gonna drive straight. Now, with this being said, I will probably need to take my tire off, get the crown nut off, take that little pin off, and hopefully I won't damage anything anymore, because it's already horrible enough that the steering arm, that it's already pretty damaged. But I think, as far as my knowledge goes and as far as I still remember, I believe I turned it 3 times to the right side, 3 or 4 times. So it's a good idea to turn that back. And whenever I got that done, I will make sure to push that back in, and I will actually try to jack up the car, well, at least a little bit, and I will play with the steering column again. So, and I want to see if it's straight again. I think this is the best option before I actually turn everything to tight. Now, once I see that it's straight out, which I hope, and I think this is also the centering problem, I think that might actually solve the steering wheel center problem. Now, the knocking sound, which is also still active, is also where I actually already was laying beneath the car. I have checked some bushings and some bearings. For now, I can still see some bushings are damaged, but not so damaged that I definitely will say, hey, you know what, it's time to remove them. I mean, it's drivable, but I mean, still, if it were my words, yes, I would replace them. But I cannot do that right now, because currently well, I can tell you guys, it's a headache to replace that. Now, I have actually to take off the complete front bar, so well, what beneath on the car is actually yeah, how do you call that in English? There is something actually that keeps everything straightened up. So I couldn't say stabilizer or something like that. I mean, it's thus stabilizing the car, yes, and it's gonna strengthen it because it's from left, front, right. Now, I mean, I could show you guys and you guys think, ah, this is what he means, yeah. But anyways, so that's something where I think there's going wrong anyway. There are some bushings that are cracked, but they are not from the place. Also, I checked actually those rings on the nuts, because if they if they are actually were a little bit replaced or something like that, so they have been relocated, not by me, but by accident or something. Yeah, then I would confirm that, but I can see and I can confirm that all nuts, besides one, are there, and all washers are still in the same place. So I do know that that's not a problem. There are some bushings, as I said, that have to be replaced, but the ball joints and the ball joint rubbers, my God, they look horrible. So I was thinking tomorrow, I mean, I actually bought some spacers, so to get my other front tires, which are right over there. Now, I was thinking to bring those spacers back, because that's still not going to work. 10 millimeter spacers and 195 tires. And then I'm gonna try if I can get some ball joint rubbers. Hopefully that I don't have to push extremely against anything, and hopefully that's gonna solve my issue with that knocking sound. I mean, I don't know it until I try, and I do know that they won't cost an headache or something. At least I do have some pictures now, so whenever they ask me tomorrow, what do you mean exactly, what rubber do you need, then I can show them. Now, this is actually what the rubber is. This should be the ball joint rubber, as far as I know, and it only costs €5. What is that? $7, $8? That's all. So for two sides and two sides that are damaged, I am okay with that. Okay, but yeah, I mean, why should I order it if I have a local store which is not even 1.5 kilometers away from me? So that's actually my planning, and I try to get one of, well, both of those, of course, because if I do one side, then I do the other as well. Because steering, you won't steer only straight ahead or on the left only. No, I mean, everyone steers left, front, right, obviously. So that's what we do. We replace left, then we replace right as well. I mean, to be honest, yes, I got some money, and that's actually meant for those nice tires and rims to get back on my car. But I want to get this problem solved, since I already have this issue for more than a month, 1.5 months, maybe 2 months. I cannot take corners or very tight turns without that knocking sound. It scares me off, and I don't want to take tight turns with high speed. And soon I have my left front tire again on 90 degree beneath my wheel case. Okay, I don't want that, and I'm not gonna walk that risk. It's happened already one time, and it was going okay. I had a lot of luck there, but it could have been a very, very catastrophic problem and situation as well. So that's what I'm actually doing. Now, besides that, you guys might already ask me, whoa, hold up, Tuning Dutchy, what do you mean with spacers? Yeah, well, I bought myself some spacers. Now, these tires, what I have laying over here, have the size 195, 65, 15, and the original tires on the Chevrolet Métis were 155, 65, 13. It's 2 inches bigger and a lot bigger in width or width. So it's a lot. And the spacers, what I bought, I was considering between 5 millimeters thick and 10 millimeters thick, and I was thinking, you know what? I mean, come on, let's take 10 millimeters. I mean, I can play safe, but I think 5 millimeters will do the job as well. No siree, it doesn't. I will explain, you guys. Just give me a second. No, it did not. Yes, I mean 10 millimeters is already quite something. And also with that 10 millimeters spacer, the tire was still not getting on there. It was still hitting actually my suspension. So that's a bad idea. So I ordered myself 2 tires for the front, of course, with a 185 60, 185 45 15. Now, if you guys are asking why you took the difference between 195 65 to 185 45, the reason why I did that is actually quite obvious. Now, I mean, 65 to 45 is because of the height. Now, I can correct this with height because those 20 millimeters might make a lot of difference, so I can come beneath the spring, and that might actually be good enough to put the tire on. Now, whenever that's not happening, I still have that 185, which is 10 millimeters difference between this one, because this one is 195. Then I can still take another spacer, but then I don't have to take a 10 millimeter spacer anymore. Then I'm going to take something different, 5 millimeters. It's still 15 millimeters difference between my current situation. So then I actually won 5 millimeters, if you calculate. And with this, I should be good. Because if not, I mean, then I'm fucked. But I think I will be good. I won't get rid of these rims because I was searching around, and indeed I was right. These are not steel rims from the factory from the Kia Cerato. These rims on those tires are aluminum and sport rims, as I already expected. I have such the size. In the first case, I couldn't find it, and I saw that it's 6.5 Yi, which is very, very nice. Minimum, which is required, is 185. And what do I need? 175. So 6E was better. But it's not different, so we have to walk the path we are on, and we cannot walk another path that we don't have, you know? There's only one road built, so yeah. Anyways, so that's actually what I got currently for you guys. So this is actually what's going on currently in the situation. Still repairing stuff. Besides that, tuning stuff is a little bit delayed right now, and that's going to be still taking some time. I mean, not everything is always about tuning. Sometimes you have to repair stuff as well, and yes, sometimes a bit more. But in my current situation, I won't be able to repair everything at once, even if I would like to. Now, I mean, if those tires are in, if they are in here, which is going to be probably somewhere next week, which I hate, but somewhere next week, that will definitely mean that I have to go to a garage, and they will probably make sure that those tires are on, and hopefully they don't tell me, why do you put these sizes on your car? Or if they are going to tell me that it's not going to fit, because if they are going to tell me that's not going to fit, I'm going to shit in my pants, really. I mean, it's no problem to pay $150 for a pair of tires, but then again, I mean, I want those to be fitted. I'm not going to go with 175 or again with 195, no. The 185/45, what I already ordered, is going to be, and I'm not going to change that plan. Yes, I will be a little bit overspeed when those are on, because those are 15 inches instead of 13 inches sport rims, so way, way better. But currently, in this size and in this state, I have actually more than 10% off. So that's actually a little bit too much. But yeah. So tomorrow it's time to bring those spacers back where they came from, or better yet, where I took them from. Well, bought them from. I don't take anything, I buy things. So I will take them back where I bought it from. And let's see if they can deliver me some ball joint rubbers. And hopefully I can solve that issue at least. Because if they have it in stock, then I definitely am gonna buy both of them, and I'm gonna do both sides. Now tomorrow, one thing that I'm gonna do for sure, no thinking or anything, is I'm gonna take at least the left front tire off, making sure that the steering arm is back in its place again. So my steering column is gonna be centered again. So that's what I want. Now, it's just seeing how things are actually turning out. But I think it's gonna be a big deal. But we are gonna see. I mean, I can't promise anything. Now, and if I wouldn't be able to turn the steering arm, so the steering shaft, if I wouldn't be able to turn that one, then I'm just going to take it off if I have that possibility by locking it somewhere in place. And I will buy a new one. I mean, very simple as that. Gonna be a problem probably, but I mean, it is what it is. So that's the information that I have currently for you guys. Now, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna clean off my hands because, as said, I was laying on beneath my car, and if you are laying beneath your car, then you have to clean your hands as well, right? Now, it's already night here as well, so I will be better with cleaning my hands and making sure that this video is gonna be up soon on YouTube. And yeah, I mean, then I'm gonna search around for more info. So guys, I mean, I hope that I get rid of the center problem, but I will let you guys that know. And you guys will probably get another update from me whenever those tires are in, or whenever there's a drive POV coming, which is definitely not a bad idea. But before I will do that, and before I'm gonna take some idiot nice turns, I want to get rid of the problem that is currently, well, there, you know. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you give a thumbs up on this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, or if you want, if you know someone that definitely is gonna like the channel or does like the content while they're at your home or something like that, make sure they subscribe as well, because it's gonna be worth it. It's free at all. I mean, you don't have to pay. You only have click, done. That's all. So, and share the video, of course, because everyone should know me. Maybe it's gonna help me whenever it's gonna help you. Alright guys, so I see you guys the next time, and I'm gonna catch up with you. In the meantime, I'm gonna be busy with the rims that are back there, which you not yet can see. But I'm gonna work with them. Cleaning them up, making sure that the nice tires are there, and putting them on the Chevrolet Matisse. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I see you guys the next time.